Scorpio, what's up? What's up with y'all? Oh my goodness. I'm glad I came back. And I'm glad you guys are still here with me, actually. I think I lost a couple of hundred subscribers. I like to tell my placements. So I've told Pisces, I'm a Pisces rising at 28 degrees. I'm a Libra sun. And I'm also a Scorpio moon, 8 degrees, okay? Probably TMI, according to some astrologers, excuse me. According to some astrologers, you should never tell your placements, but I'm chatty Cathy right now. But yes, I do have a Scorpio moon, Scorpio mind, because the moon represents the mind and the way you view your mother. All right, so I do have a Scorpio mind. So I really feel you guys in the way you do things, okay? Speaking of Scorpios, did you know even though Prince was a Gemini sun, he was a Scorpio rising. So he very much so was a Scorpio, basically, to me. You can tell it in his music, how transformational it sounded. Kind of how otherworldly it sounded. You can just tell it, and how he always talked about transformation, and he combined religion with sex. Because Scorpio is known as the sign is very sexual, and also the sign of transformation, and also it's a very spiritual and occult sign, and he exhibited a lot of Scorpio if you just go back and look at his stuff. Okay, so sorry for going off on a tangent. I do love you guys because I really do understand you. All right, so let's see what's going on with you guys for mid-January 2018. Spirit, could you please give us the messages for Scorpio for mid-January 2018? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah. On the bottom of the deck, you have, oh wow, Ten of Cups reverse. And this is what Virgo had. Yeah, I think Virgo had Ten of Cups reverse as well. Okay, so that's probably what you're going to be focused on for the rest of this month. All right, let's sit that there while we shuffle the playing card. Spirit, please give us the messages for Scorpio for mid-January 2018. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for these messages for Scorpio for mid-January 2018. Thank you. And on the bottom of this deck, you have the Eight of Clubs, mental focus. So yes, you are mentally focused on some kind of imbalance within the family. Okay? Some kind of love that's lost there, and you're mentally focused on, or something's just not going right in the family. So I'm doing past, present, future, 2 sets of cards for each section. All right. First, you have the Seven of Wands and Jack of Hearts for the recent past. You're standing your ground on some kind of sacrifice you had to make, or you're defending yourself against a person who's very charming, very loving on the surface, but they also may be a player. And I'm going that route, the low side of the Jack of Hearts, because why are you having to defend yourself or stand your grounds? Probably because you feel like this person is full of crap. Okay. And the next set of cards we have for the recent past is Four of Diamonds and Eight of Spades. You're being shut off. You're not really sharing anything. You're holding your cards close to your chest. And the Eight of Spades is willpower. This could have something to do with work and health as well. But the Eight of Spades definitely is willpower, and it's basically a card of power. So you're powerfully keeping everything to yourself and being very closed off right now. And this is part of your defense. This is so Scorpio. Because when they feel like you're doing them wrong, they will clam up. Okay? And that seems like what's happening here, because somebody may be trying to play you, or you feel that way. Also in this situation, I don't know, some of you could be the player. To be honest, it could be why you are closed off, because This is your way of stinging. You're going to go play someone who you probably thought was playing you. All right. In the present here, going to get that going. You have a leap of faith that you're taking with the King of Hearts. Definitely you guys, a very emotional person. They're emotionally balanced, though. That's the thing with the King of Heart. He's the master of emotions, and you are taking a leap of faith. And the next set of cards you have is the Two of Pentacles reverse and Ten of Clubs. You're not doing a balancing act anymore, so you've made some kind of decision, and it's a good one because the Ten of Clubs is an auspicious card. It's the card of teaching and learning. You could be feeling like you've taught someone a lesson. Also, it could be dealing with a group of people that you may be getting away from, and it's creating some kind of emotional balance for you. Okay, that could be what this is as well. In the recent past, you've clammed up in a situation where you had to stand your ground, okay? And this could be the sacrifice for some of you. I know this is kind of confusing because I have to give so many scenarios, but for some of you, you could feel like you have sacrificed in a situation and now you're taking a leap of faith. And this could be involving a group of people or whatever decision you have made, you're broadcasting this to a lot. Lots of people are going to know about it. Okay, Scorpio? And in the future, unfortunately, you have the Nine of Swords and Eight of Diamonds here. It's so interesting. You're very anxious and worried, but you have the Eight of Diamonds, which is financial power. You're worried about your finances. There's a lot at stake here with this Eight of Diamonds. This is abundance in finances and abundance in values. So if you're having a love relationship problem, it's something that you really value, that you're anxious about. And the other card you have is a card of conflict, the Five of Wands, conflict or competition. And you have the King of Clubs here, which is the master of communications. So you can feel like you're in competition with someone. It could be with a love interest that you value very much. I'm going to clarify this. With the King of Clubs, you could be eloquently stating your case through this conflict. This could be a fight with that person, but you put your cards on the table and eloquently state your case here. This person is highly intuitive. It's one of the most intuitive cards in the deck besides the Queen of Clubs. So yes, this is definitely Scorpio because you're intuitive all day. You can feel things and sense things all day. Okay, so, and it's probably why you're feeling like this in the future, because you sense something that you value highly. You're in competition for, or there's conflict for. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. Spirit, could you please help us clarify? I'm just going to go ahead and clarify this leap of faith. What is this leap of faith about that Scorpio is apparently about to take about right now in the next week or so? This is the present. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a judgment call you're making. This is a decision that you are making to make this leap of faith, okay? And it could involve a fire sign individual, or you're just taking on this personality. Someone who makes her own rules. She's very confident. She's a go-getter. So you're going to get what you want here, taking this leap of faith. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries as well, with this Fool and Queen of Wands together. And I'm going to clarify this Two of Pentacles reverse and Ten of Clubs, which I just think whatever decision you made, a lot of people are going to know about it. That's why you have Ten of Clubs. Here we go with, you are on fire. You could be dealing with a fire sign, but I think this is you with this fire right here. This is an entrepreneur. This is someone, once again, just like his queen, the Queen of Wands, he follows his own rules, okay? He makes his own path, and that's what you're doing right now. And it's going to affect a group of people in some way. Something that you're doing, a lot of people are going to know about it. It's going to be communicated to a lot of people. And also, I still think you're teaching someone a lesson. This is a teaching and learning card as well. And also, you guys could be learning something now that sets you on fire like this too, as far as your career. Those of you concerned with career, you could be actually learning something right now, and it's having you take this leap of faith. And we're going to go ahead and clarify this 9 of Swords and 5 of Wands. It looks like you're kind of distraught over some fighting that's going on here. And you have the 3 of, I'm so tired of seeing these 3s. 3 of Pentacles. This could be in a workplace situation where there's conflict. You're competing against other people. And this could be you, since it is one of the most intuitive cards in the deck. But it's also the orator and someone who's great at speaking. Okay, and this is the card of teamwork and workplace. And another card we have for this is the Devil. So some of you could be dealing with a situation where there is a third-party situation, okay? That was kind of redundant, but yeah. You're not the only one, or your partner's not the only one. I'm so tired of saying that. As much as you're tired of hearing it, I'm tired of saying it. But with the Devil card here, that could be what's going on. And you're just letting it happen. It could be because you guys have money tied together. And this is why you're so distraught. Like, how much more of this can I take, knowing that you're doing this? And we're just staying here with this Devil card. You're together for a reason, not because of love. Yeah, you could just be staying because of the money situation. There's a lot of money you guys have tied up together and make together. And you're probably like, how much more of this can I stand? Because you know that they're not being honest and there's someone else that you're competing with here, Scorpio. I'm going to just pull one more card. This is a marriage or dealing with a home situation. Definitely. And then you have 6 of Pentacles reversed. There's no more give and take, and it's becoming unbalanced. I'm almost scared to pull another card. I'm just going to leave it right there. This is an unbalanced home situation or marriage. This is also the card of marriage that you're staying in because you have a lot of money tied up into it. And there's a lot of value that you had or once had for this, but someone's not being honest. And it's a situation where you're just there to get along because there's something practical involved here. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn as well. But someone is dealing with someone else and you feel like you're in competition. You sense that you're in competition with someone. Now, those of you concerned with workplace, there's some infighting going on at work here, and of course you're just staying there because it's your job and you need it right now with this Devil card. But you sense that I just keep thinking this is saying, how much more of this can I take? Okay, and that's where you guys are now. This is an auspicious card. It is stable, but while you're reaping the benefits of the stability, you're kind of losing your mind there. And one more card here, yeah. Someone's not appreciating what they have. Probably not appreciating what they have in you, Scorpio. And it's driving you crazy. And also, this is you not wanting to put up with this situation anymore, I think. All right, I'm just going to leave it there because the cards aren't getting really any better with that. But you got to make up your mind which is more important, your state of mind or the practical things you guys have together, because there's some infighting, some bondage. It looks like you feel tied to this situation. And then someone is stepping out here. Someone's stepping out. Sorry to give you that message. A lot of signs are coming up with stuff like that right now. And it's no wonder because we just came out of Mercury retrograde shadow. So things are doing a flip-flop. Commitments may have been made during the retrograde or good times during the retrograde. And now people are changing their minds. That's why so many of these readings are coming out where people are being disappointed, unfortunately. All right, I will see you guys later. If you have any questions, please contact me at livingmuseoracle@gmail.com, and take care.